Hi Pisces, welcome to your May 2021 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Pisces, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. If you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your actions and interactions with the world at large, complete blank moment there. This month you get the Two of Pentacles, right? So this is about you ready to expand your experience. This is about you really ready to recreate your life on a material level. I feel like a lot of you are reaching a very big decision point this month as well. Now, especially for those of you that are in partnerships or relationships, I think this is going to be a make or break month for you guys. I don't know why, no other cards here, but this really does tell me that you're making a very big decision. So for you Pisceans that are in relationships, it looks like some of you could be deciding whether that relationship is strong enough to survive. Now, on a more personal sort of level, with your actions and interactions with the world at large, this is about you looking at your finances. It's about you asking yourself where you are ready for growth, whether you're ready for expansion. And it does suggest that this month there are going to be opportunities for you to get ahead. One of which really, and the reason I say this is I've got this feeling that this month an opportunity when it comes to your work or your profession is going to present itself, and it may see you having to literally just chuck pretty much everything together and haphazardly just say, you know what, it's either now or never. This is very much that hop, skip and a jump kind of energy, and it feels like it's going to be something that you have to move relatively quickly on. When it comes to enhancing your material experience, the energy is definitely there. The opportunity will present itself. It's not going to happen overnight as in the results of it, but it's definitely, it looks like a solid offer, whatever it might be. For your money and materials, you have the Four of Swords. So when it comes to finances, money, materials, and, you know, literally the good stuff, I would say this to you: no major purchases this month, unless it's something that is specifically going to get you ahead. Like, you know, I don't know, what's a good example? I can't even think of one right now. But no big purchases. The reason I say this, the Four of Swords is about resting, recuperation. You know, it basically says take it to ground and do nothing. And so with this in your money and material sector, it kind of says when it comes to the finances, there's no big upswings of finance. There's no, you know, pitfall lows of finance, but it's also not a month for big purchases. Whatever opportunity comes to get ahead financially or professionally is definitely there. But like I said, those results are going to be long term. It's not going to be something that happens overnight or just falls in your lap. What this also tells me about your finances is that you're on what I would call a four month sort of steady trajectory, right? So by the time we get into July, sort of September, July, August time, your money and materials and finances will definitely have improved, but it is going to take that time for you to really see the big ramifications or results of something that you implement. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is going to be your kidneys, your back, your kidneys, your lower back, all of that general area. If you are prone to sort of, you know, infections and all of that sort of stuff, this would be a month for you to really be cautious about what you ingest when it comes to liquids. Now, when it comes to your home and environment as well, for some of you, this could literally be you saying, right, okay, I'm putting a time limit on how much longer I'm going to be here. That time limit may take you up to and including August. For some of you, it looks like a job or a professional offer of some kind may see you having to rethink where you live, how you live there, who you live there with. It may throw this whole thing into question, and in a lot of ways your Four of Swords is basically saying take a moment to think on it, right? Sleep on it before you make any sort of rash decisions. Just take a moment to consider, you know, especially if somebody's asking you something that's going to really change your life. You need to take some time to really consider what that actually looks like for you, and be honest with yourself about it before you, you know, even think of offering an answer to somebody else. For your communications and conversations, you have the Three of Wands. I don't know why, but there's just this sense that the work, the job is changing, and it could be taking you, for some of you, this could possibly, you know, maybe you get offered an amazing job, but it prompts a move, right? So you have to move in order to take the job. Wonderful. It could see, for some of you, this could be you get a job and it basically sees you having to make an international move. Very possible. Another way that this could play out for you with the Three of Wands as well, an idea that you have when it comes to business could really, it could just grow legs and expand on its own way beyond anything that you imagined. This is the month to do the research, talk to your friends, talk to people that you know in the field that you want to work in. You know, this is the time to get the second opinion. It's the time to ask the people that have done the things that you want to do for that information. What I love about this is that really it gives you that, what's the word? Oh, come on, brain. It gives you that speculative kind of energy, but also the Three of Wands is a very lucky card. So this could be the month where you have some really great conversations. For a select few of you as well, this could literally be an invite to a holiday, but it won't be anything that happens anytime soon. It's something that will probably shape up around the time of I want to say August, and probably not before. So whatever invites come in this month, it is for later down the line, but it could still be just as fun to plan. For your heart and half, well, look at this, right? You've got the Two of Wands. So you've got two twos here, right? The first thing that we see, two twos in a tarot spread or a single tarot reading literally means an accord. There's a bond, a connection of some sort. I mean, the fact that it's with the Three of Wands, this could be with somebody that you already know. It could be somebody that's coming back into the fold, maybe not necessarily somebody that's new, but somebody that's declaring, you know, feelings or a little bit of stirrings, as Captain Jack Sparrow calls it, which is great. What I can tell you, for those of you that are single and connecting with someone or reconnecting with someone, this, like, you and your finances are in a good space. This person and their finances are in a good space. It's like everybody has their own, so whatever is brought to the table is just growth and gravy, baby, which is amazing. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, a move that you are making for the long term of your relationship bodes very well. Financially, it looks like there is a really big bit of advancement coming for you. Now, one thing that I do need to make you aware of as well, remember what I said right in the beginning, some of you could be making that decision about whether a relationship is going to continue, and it is a 2-point, right? So for some of you, there is literally that question of, do I stay or do I go? And I think only you can answer that, but it is something that a select few of partnered Piscean people will be asking themselves this month. All right, so for your first week of the month, you have the Tree of Life. I love this card because it literally represents divine assistance and divine intervention. This is a moment of synchronicity, even more so than the Wheel of Fortune. This is a moment of something that the universe is literally putting on your path that has been tailored to fit you. Pay attention to the offers, the opportunities that are offered to you over the course of this first week of the month. It's likely not to come again. And, you know, I know a lot of you are thinking like, oh, that's a bit fatalistic. And you know what? Yeah, so what? It is. Unfortunately, that's the way that the world and life work. Not every opportunity that is given to us will come again. I believe in second chances. I believe in second shots. I believe that the universe tries to give us many options. I totally do. But I'm also fully aware at the age of 36 now that there are opportunities that come up for us in life that once we pass them by will never come again. And I can assure you of that. I've been through it. We've all been through it. So I'm telling you, pay attention to what comes up in the first week of the month, because likely it's not going to be something that comes back around. Certainly not anytime soon. For your second week of the month, you have the Temperance card, right? So when it comes to the money, the materials and the finances, sit on them, right? No big purchases this month. Just really sit with your money, look at your sums. What can you do? What is possible? What do you need? And where, you know, I mean, where you get it from is likely to present itself, I have to say. But just look at your finances this month and get really, really honest and really real with yourself about what you can do. Are you being too cautious? Are you being too reckless? Like, whichever it is will be highlighted to you this month. For your third week of the month, you have the High Priestess. I like this. I like this a lot. For a select few of you, this could be a secret crush. This could be a secret admirer reveals themselves to you. Another way that this could play out for you, though, that I really like, is this could literally be you getting an inside tip. This could be, you know, an inside tip from a boss that says, oh, by the way, we've got a position coming up, you know, for A, B, and C. And I just wanted to let you know that it's coming up. Wanted to let you know before anybody else finds out. You know, that gives you time to craft the CV, to put together, you know, a proposal, whatever. This could be an inside tip on, I don't know, a place to put your money, something to invest in. It's a solid piece of information. The reason I say that is because it's the Three of Wands and the High Priestess. That for me is a great combination. So just consider that. Remember what I said though, in terms of the money, you're going to have to feel this out. Only you will know if I'm speaking directly to your situation. And then for your fourth week of the month, you have the Faith card or the Hierophant card. So for a select few of you, specifically those of you that are married and in partnerships that have been shaky, this could be the deciding month. All right. It looks like maybe you're trying to figure out, okay, when it comes to assets, how are we going to do this? How are we going to split everything down the middle? You know, like this is going to see you just being really brutally honest with yourself. If we are splitting, do I really need to take that? Is it something that I want? And the funny thing is as well, if for those of you that are married that are parting with your partner, or, you know, in a long-term relationship and parting with your partner, it looks like you're doing it amicably. There's nothing here like it. There's no animosity. It's not like, oh, you know, we hate each other and I'm going to take you to court and fleece you. There's none of that. It's just, you know what, it's not working. It's time, which is really nice. You know, it speaks, it's very Piscean actually. For those of you that are single, I mean, you know, the Hierophant card is marriage material. So whoever shows up this month, you know, for you and the Aquarian people, funnily enough, it looks like there's someone, you know, what I would call or consider somebody that's potentially very special. And the fact that you have these the two twos at the bookends, you know, twos are all about partnerships, collaborations, connections. And I always say, so you've got the Two of Pentacles, that's earth. You've got the Two of Wands, that's fire. Earth and fire bring my desire. All right, love it. So for your new moon in Taurus taking place at the beginning of the month, you have the Gate 34 and Power. This is about finding your own innate strength, right? And we're not talking about the Strength card in tarot. What we're talking about is finding your true source of power, whether that is creativity, whether it's love, whether it is you know, religion, you know, whatever it is. Like, this is about you finding the true source of your power and letting it fly, right? The new moon is always about seeding intentions, starting something new, you know, going in a new direction, setting intentions for the things that you want. And this new moon is adding, especially sun, moon or ascendant Pisces people, it's a sextile energy, which means the opportunities that you need are absolutely going to be there around and from this new moon onwards. Pay attention to what comes up. For your full moon total eclipse energy on the 26th of May, you have the Gate 13 and Listen. Pisces has an amazing intuition. When a Pisces is clear and they are aware and they are switched on and they are aware of their own personal power, Pisces is probably one of the most psychic signs. Absolutely. The reason I believe it's Cancer is because Cancer is a lot more discerning. I mean that with no disrespect to Pisces. Pisces is a wonderful sign. My best friend in high school was a Pisces. I loved her to bits. Like literally, we were thick as thieves. You couldn't separate us. And she was very intuitive, actually. A very good healer as well, actually. But what I can tell you about Pisces is when they are aligned and they are switched on and they are aware of their personal power, that's when the intuition is off the charts. Not a lot of Pisceans have that much of a grasp of that control. And so if you have that, this full moon is really going to highlight to you where the synchronicities lie. This is asking you to really take time to listen to yourself. And the reason I say this is because your intuition and your inner guidance or your inner listening is going to reveal to you what you are truly ready for now. And I feel like this is going to take you a lot further afield than where you are at this moment in time. And that may literally be across the world. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Remember, eclipses aren't events. They're processes, right? They're things that unpack over 3 to 6 months. But pay attention still. With that said, take care and I'll see you soon.